Welcome to Emax 2. My name is Louis Shell, and I want to welcome every one of you to the second part of how to set up your A7IV for filmmaking. We already did the first part. If you haven't seen it, we're going to put a link up there. The card going to be up there so you can click on it. If you have time, you can go ahead and watch the first part. Then you can come back to watch this second part where we're going to set up the FN button. We're going to set up my menu. Also, we're going to show you how to customize the custom button on the A7IV. Without further ado, let's get started. For the first part of the video, we're going to show you how to set up the FN menu on your A7IV. And for you to do that, of course, you have to be on the menu. As you can see, we're on the menu. And we're going to go ahead and go all the way down to the setup portion of that menu. The setup portion, which is that yellow box you can see. We're going to select the setup option. Then we're going to go to Operation Customize. Then we're going to go down to FN menu setting. As you can see, when we get to FN menu setting, we got two options in front of us. One that have a camera photo that called function menu, and of course the second one that has function that also called function menu, but that has a video camera on it. We're going to go to that one. And right in there, we're going to go ahead and select the middle button on the wheel for us to go ahead and change whatever we want to set our FN button to. So on this one, let's say we want to go ahead and change this one. We want to set up the focus area, all right? We're going to go ahead and set up to focus area. As you can see, I already set it up. I got two focus area. Now, let's go ahead and change this one since we have focus area already. Just show you how to do it. We're going to set it up to, let's set it up to AFMF, which is automatic focus and manual focus. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set it to focus mode. When we select this one, as you can see, we change it to focus mode. If we get out of that option already and we push FN, as you can see, now we're going to have the option to toggle between AFC, which is autofocus continuous, and manual focus. So now let's go back to menu. Let's set up a second one. Why not? We're going to go ahead. As you can see, this one was set to focus area. Let's change this one to ISO. We're going to go ahead to menu. And of course, like I told you, you would know that already. You're going to go to the setup portion of the menu, the setup option on it, and we're going to select that and Operation Customize. And from there, you're going to go to FN menu setting. And like we're setting for video on the second one, we want to change it to ISO. We're going to move right here. On your exposure setting, you're going to go ahead and change this one to ISO. We get out again, and if we push FN button, as you can see, we're going to see the ISO. And we have different options to change our ISO by using the wheels to whatever we want. This is basically how you would set up your FN menu, where you can choose different settings that's going to help you shoot however you want. Like mine already set up. As you can see, if I push my FN menu, I have my third option set up to face and eye priority. I have the fourth one select to zebra display, my zebra level. Of course, I have this one set up to audio record level, which is very important. That's part of how I shoot. You can go ahead and change these one to your liking. So when you're shooting, you on the field, will be easy by pushing your FN button. You will have different options where you can change your camera. For the second part, we're going to show you how to set up my menu. Like it's called itself, my menu. This is your menu. This is, however, what you want to put inside my menu. That's what we're going to set up, because it's always hard when you're on the field to dive in to this block of menu option that you have. But by setting your menu, you'll make it easy for you to find different options very easy. Now, let's go ahead and show you how you do that. My menu would be the first option on top with the big gray star. As you can see, I already set up my menu 1. I set it to file format. I set movie setting. I also have auto monitor off and different options that I would need. Now, let's go and show you how to set it up. You would go to My Menu. You go down to My Menu setting, because that's what we're doing. And you're going to click Add Item. What you're doing on this option right here is add the different item that you know you're going to need to shoot. That's going to help you shoot very easy. So now, let's say we want to set this one to just a sample to change it on manual focus, to basically to toggle between manual focus and autofocus continuous. So we're going to just set that to focus mode, and we're going to set my menu 6. We're going to set up my menu 6. And when we select it, we're going to push it again, and we will add that toggle format. If we go here and I go to My Menu, I select My Menu, and I go on My Menu 6. As you can see, I have my focus mode. Very easy for me to toggle between focus, manual focus, and continuous AF, which is your AFC option. So just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and add another one. We will go to My Menu, okay? My Menu, the big gray star as we said, and we're gonna go to My Menu setting again, and let's say we wanna hit Add Item. Let's say we wanna add white balance to make it easy, right? We go ahead and we select white balance, we push on My Menu 6, we select it, and we click Added, and if we get out of this, and we go on My Menu, and we go on My Menu, and we go to My Menu 6. As you can see, we have focus mode and white balance. For me, specifically, when I set my menu 1, I set my file format, which gives me easy to switch between this file format real easy. And also, I add my movie setting if I want to shoot 24 frames or 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. Very easy, I can choose this one. And my recording setting, of course, you want to shoot 100 megabit 422 10-bit or 100 megabit 420 8-bit. Very easy. We're going to go ahead and show you how to set up your custom button, because the camera, the A7IV, is full of different custom buttons, where you can set them up so you can get your option very easy while shooting. Let's go. To do that, we got to go to Menu, of course, and we got to go to the yellow box again, your setup option. We move over, and we're going to go to Operation Customize. From Operation Customize, you're going to see 2 options on top. You're going to have custom key dial set that has a video camera, and you're going to have custom key dial set that have a video. Since we are doing it for video, we're going to take the option that has the video on it, and we're going to go ahead and select that. From doing that, the camera gives us a picture that's going to show us exactly where we at. On this one, this is the AEL button, and if you look at on the bottom of the picture, you're going to see that AEL button on the bottom of the camera that tell you which button you're going to be customize at this point. So now, since we're doing this one, we're going to select this AEL button, and let's say we want to set this one to be ISO, just for an example, and we're going to select ISO. And this, if we go to our menu, right, and if we push the AEL button, it gave us the option to switch between ISO 100, whatever you want. On this one, let's put it back on auto, and we go back to menu. Let's go ahead and customize the second one, just for the sake of showing you how to do it, because you want to set up your camera the way you should. This is exactly, it is important for you to choose your button to whatever they do. Like me, I've been shooting with the GH5 for so long. On top of here, the custom button 2, C2 on top. On top of the GH5, we have a C2 button that's set up to ISO. That's what I have set as my ISO button. So that AEL button we just set up, we're gonna redo it because this one should be set for me to switch real quick between manual focus and autofocus. Let's set that to manual focus and autofocus because that's what I have set as that AEL button. We're gonna go to dial set, customize, and we're gonna move here, change this one here, the ISO button. We're gonna move over there because we don't want this to be ISO. We want this to be autofocus, manual focus, and focus mode. We're gonna select this one and set this one to focus mode as we change it. And if we push that AEL button, it's automatically gonna switch from continued autofocus to manual focus. Now, I'm gonna show you different options how you can set up this camera to make it maybe very easy for you. Myself, I wanna have the option to switch between autofocus and manual focus. Some people probably wanna push that button for it to be automatically switch without them come over here and switch between manual focus and autofocus. So let's get out of the menu, push menu button again. We're gonna go ahead, custom dial set, and we're gonna go ahead and choose the same AEL button. We're gonna customize that to the same thing, but different, where it will change that autofocus automatically for you by just pushing the button. But myself, I don't wanna push that button for it to be automatically changed. I want to be able to take the option myself that I want autofocus or I want manual focus. So now, let's select this. So now, if we go right here and select AFC MF, toggle, and we select this, I'm gonna show you how it changed differently. So as I push that button right here, you can see right here, the camera is changing from manual focus to autofocus. This is exactly why I don't set mine that way. I rather have my dial customized this way instead. So I set it to focus mode, then I get the option to myself toggle when I push that button to change it between the two of them. You can set up that camera however you want, but this is the way I want it. I want to be able to choose that option, not when I push the button, because you can push that button by mistake while shooting, then your camera get out of autofocus and get to manual focus, and while you're taking, you're having some great shot, but your hand push the button without knowing. This is exactly what I want to show you today, how to set up your camera for you to running and gunning. Make it very easy. We set up my menu today. We set up the FN menu, and of course the custom button, the different way you can set it up to shoot very easy. We would like to thank you for watching, and if you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and of course hit the notification button so Google could notify you when we upload new video. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.